right, hello. How's everybody doing? Just there you go, putting my smart people lenses on. Welcome to another live stream. We're doing Enshrouded today for a little bit. Here there's my buddy informed me there's Twitch drops for it. So make sure you tune in, get some free stuff. So, while I have played plenty of Enshrouded in the meantime, off camera, there's a lot to show you guys from the last time you guys probably saw this. So, I think in the last video I did show you guys that I had established a little town off to the corner of the map here, which I had called Smith's Grove. It was just that hut with the carpenter living in it and the blacksmith, and then that little circle building that had a bunch of the stations in it, right? The kiln and whatever, the forge, all that shit. Anyways, well, it's grown since then. JT and I have been playing, as well as my buddy Anthony. You might know Anthony as the guy who played on Cabin of Blood as the Dollface Killer, and JT has his own YouTube channel on here, which you guys should check out. It's called That BJ Show. Kind of looks like that 70s show logo, but it's called That BJ Show, and it's a little talk show podcast type thing where they have different themes, topics, and guests whenever they upload a video. So make sure to check that out. Give them some love. You can find it on YouTube. And if you missed any past streams, you want to get caught up, for me, you can find us now at fat_ninjas. We changed the name from what it used to be, Fat Ninja Studio 750 or whatever, but now it's the @ fat_ninjas. So check us out on YouTube. All past streams have been uploaded on there. The Enshrouded ones will be dropping soon. I try not to put more than 2 streams on a Sunday. Otherwise, it's too many videos. Not enough people can watch them all, whatever. So there is some delay between me actually live streaming it and me uploading that stream. So anyways, all right, let's get back to business. So original town, we started in Embervale, and then I had built Smith's Grove, and we had New Salem and a couple other areas. But you guys mostly watched me build up Embervale. So we're going to head there so I can show you all the changes there first. JT has now taken over Embervale. He'll be doing his own building and reconstruction. But let's get some sleep here. Turn this into daylight, huh? Because nighttime... Oh, no, there's not even a bed in here. Well, now. Is there one in here? Yes, there is. All right, here we go. Make it... Oh, look at that. Perfect. Daylight. Right away. Oh. Anyways, so one thing you want to notice, there's a shitload of corn everywhere. This place is entirely surrounded by cornfields. Why? We were just making seedlings, just to do it, to see whatever. And, yeah, so these people worship corn, and now there's corn everywhere. Still haven't filled up our completely building area, but, I mean, it's crazy, right? There's literally corn everywhere, like, everywhere, right? Goes all the way around and stuff, get lost in the cornfields. Very Stephen King-esque. There is a secret hidden back here. Nobody has found it yet. Not JT, not Anthony, not Brittany, nobody. So I'm wondering if they will discover it. And I don't want to spoil it on video, but there is something hidden inside. Let's get back out of this cornfield here. Yeah, the original mansion never really got finished. I got this far, and then I kind of was like, I really don't want to... I want to go questing, and then I want to build up another area that I like a little bit more, and blah, blah, blah. So I ended up building there. And JT was like, I'll take over the main town, because, you spawn right up on that hill up there, right, in that castle. And you just make yourself down. This is the first town you stop at if you join our server. Anyways, so most of these buildings, I think you've seen the warehouse, right? Which has, we upgraded the boxes a little bit so there's more space in them. You know, and then there's a second floor to it with more boxes. This was just a small resting hut. It's now home to, who is this one? Oh, I guess he moved all the people, or did they despawn? Oh no, that's right. I moved them from a different building. Yeah, you've got like, let's see. Well, here's all the garden plots, ready for seeding. JT has been, I gave him a bunch of seedlings because I've been farming it like crazy. He's currently a little bit busy driving from Brisbane, Australia to wherever he lives. I forgot the exact place. And so it's, as far as I know, it's a long ass trip. Australia is not a small country. So, but yeah, he can start growing his plot here and building whatever. He's got his little well and whatever. I believe I was working on this building in that last stream. And so this is now the home to his blacksmith, right? He can do whatever he wants, set up his own furniture. I made him a copy of each bench and stuff. Now, this isn't the main blacksmith, but he still does blacksmith stuff. For those of you who are curious about this game, you get like the main NPCs, which unlock the recipes, but you can also find secondary NPCs, which have the same jobs, and once that recipe is unlocked, it's unlocked for everybody, so that you can have multiple crafting people and stations in multiple cities. Oh, I should close that, right? This is gonna be the sorcery. This was gonna be a warehouse, but since I built my new warehouse somewhere else, this is now gonna turn into the alchemy lab and sorcery and magics academy type thing. You know, they see started a couple of windows here. A little alleyway back here. Then we've got, this used to be my home of, like, my guild hall, where I would display all the weapons and heads and shit like that I found. It is now the carpentry house. So you set up all the carpentry stuff in here, and then you've got whatever, you can stay upstairs and fancy it out, whatever. This is the food. This is still the food house, so self-explanatory. There's Fenrig, the farmer. Here's cooking stations, and then right now we have an excess of roasted corn. Right, a lot of corn. And then finally the tailor shop, right, where we've got you know, our hunter guy who does all the tailor stuff, so he can make armor sets and whatever, you know, and he can lay this out how he wants, you know, put some windows in, whatever. And yeah, so that is as big as Embervale got, which used to be Ardenvale. You know, I liked the location at first, but I don't know, I wanted to build somewhere that was my own, that wasn't a stop along a normal path. So I took over Smith's Grove. So, welcome to Smith's Grove. We've got our little box where people can donate money to my town. You know, it's like a little mailbox. It's not just for money, right? You put whatever you're dropping off for me or something. You know, if I need some resources or whatever, you can drop them off here, right? So let's start with, this was the original blacksmith house, now with a second story completed. You know, right now we're just storing pretty much like pre-built stuff that we make. You know, if we make too much of something or whatever, you know, this is where that goes. The blacksmith himself is actually in the pavilion here, where we've got all our necessary smelting equipment, you know. Right now we're running a little bit low on a lot of resources. We've been doing a lot of building, so we've got to get out some iron, some more tin. It looks like we got plenty of copper, though, you know, and some make some bronze, you know. I think I got to make, some more charcoal, you know, but whatever. We'll be doing that soon enough. Let's start from the right. Now, some of these buildings were pre-built in the game. Like, for example, like this building. I took it, but because it's in the building zone, I can repair it. I can fix things. Like, for example, I can't really see it now because of, you sort of see it. There's a giant hole in the wall. Well, I tried to find the closest bricks that looked like the pre-built house, and I repaired the hole in the wall. There are some NPCs living inside. So, repurpose this old building, kind of part of our thing, put a well here, and this is where I store all my seedlings for everything, right? Or at least everything I've unlocked so far. We've got tons of farm plots all around. There's our trusty corn out there, some sugar cane, we got chamomile, sage, flax, and wheat, of course. These are all the benches here, so we can craft more seedlings. They're doing their thing. Of course, this is the farmhouse where farmer lady lives, and all the farming tools are, and the basic fertilizer stuff, right? Behind the house, this is like, I don't know, the help can live here. Whoever comes to visit my town can move in here. It's also extra storage for whatever we might need. We've got our, stuck. No bueno. All right, hold on. We'll fix that. I don't want to start chopping them down. I'm still working on a lot of stuff. But anyways, don't jump in the sage garden, or the aloe garden, I guess, because you'll get stuck. Anyways, what I was going to say is behind the thing is our goats, right? Our lovely little goat guys, chilling, doing their thing, living the goat life, I want to put some more stuff in here to make it look all cozy and whatever. And eventually I'm going to build some more pens out here that will house other creatures. Like I want to attach one to this cave, which used to be populated by dogs, but when it becomes part of your builder area, enemies don't spawn, which is cool. So I want to attach something here and I kind of build like a little zoo thing. I was thinking of maybe like, because now with the newest update, you can now tame like the armadillos and stuff like that. I'm hoping that further down the line, they'll let you tame even more animals, and it'd be cool to have them kind of live in this area right here. All around this whole hillside here, because this is the warehouse. Otherwise, this is where the stairs are going to go for the many floors. But otherwise, this is the warehouse where we have all the building blocks, right? This is all building kind of stuff. So stone, whatever and stuff. And then we put the finished blocks up top, whatever we need or whatever. Same with the other side. There's like wood, logs, whatever, planks, everything. All the building materials and stuff go here. But that'll get done soon. Then we got some more crops here. The very current project is this. This is what we're gonna be working on today after I finish showing you everything. This is where the keep is going. So we're my house, essentially. I'm the lord of this town, so this is where I'll be living. I'm still flattening a little bit of the area here, right up to the edge of the building zone. So that's right up where this ends. But this is just a walkway around the outside, and then in the inside, I'm gonna kind of do things so that it gives the walls a little bit of depth and whatever, and then I'm gonna change the shapes of certain corners of the building and stuff. But for the most part, I'm going to build like a castle with a cathedral attached to the top. It's gonna be a challenge. It's a lot of vertical building, right? So, and this game is not always a friend of that. We do have our watchtower, speaking of vertical. From up here, this is going to take a minute. Now, originally I had put a thing up there, a zip line or whatever for your grappling hook. Can't reach it from the ground, and can't even reach it from the rooftops of the neighboring houses. So I'll have to figure out something to do so that it's like a multi-stop grappling hook thing to pull yourself up. We'll see. But for now, there's a ladder from up here. There you go. What if I equip my tool? Can I still... Look at that, in first person. Yes, I planted those trees myself in between the houses and stuff to give it kind of like a feel. When I'm walking around the town, you'll see it. There was, with the update recently, this is crazy. So over there, you see that tent? that was, you know, part of the pre-built in the game, right? Like a pre-built little location. And what's crazy is it was always lower on the ground or whatever, right? Like the hill was smooth, like the hill that you see right in front of it, right? Because there's a path that walks and then there was a smooth hill. Well, my building area borders right along that rock, meaning when they updated it, they actually raised the ground level. So all of that raised except for where my building area is, because my building area is of course saved. So that doesn't change no matter what the game does, right? That is always going to stay the way I shaped it. Well, so that has happened in a few areas where we've built, and there are giant, like, sudden holes, which is what inspired me to start doing this. There was like a big gap back here where that dungeon was and stuff like that, and it was just kind of cut off in the hillside, right? And so I was like, okay, well, I'll start mining it out, you know, to match it, and I'll build something into the hillside there. One thing I really want from this game, and I hope this comes in a future update, is with the hoe tool that they have a smoothing feature. For those who are familiar with like survival and building games, a lot of things when it comes to terrain manipulation, they have like a function where you can smooth out the ground, right? So it's not so jaggedy, whatever looking, you know. That would be really cool, so I could smooth some of these hills out against the wall so that they're not like that, you know. There's another example right down there, you know, where I built into a rock, you know, just a little corner of it, but it does look a little bit jagged when you get close up, you know. But yeah, let's, but regardless, I would love to get like a smoothing option for the hoe or something, I don't know. We'll see. While the building is fantastic in this game, the terrain manipulation still needs some love. So I think, I mean, outside of Minecraft, which is literally everything manipulation, that Sons of the Forest has probably one of the best ways to manipulate the terrain. Anyways, so here we go. Oh, what am I doing? I have wings, right? I don't need to. I can just, whoa. All right, so I added a walkway. This, you know, just used to be field, and I thought this would look cool, and I might do it around the rest of the town. I don't know. I mean, otherwise I've been utilizing the pre-built dirt roads. They kind of worked. So from the spawn again, now we're going to go across the way. This is the carpenter's house. Carpenter stuff, right? Makes sense, right? He does his little carpenter thing, and he even has a secret kiln. Ooh, right? So cool stuff around this place. Next up is this is pretty simple. I still need to put some roof pieces on, but this is the bomb house. We store our explosives here. Every RPG town has to have a bomb house, right? Right across from it is the tailor, right? So in here, this is where we're displaying our armor sets. And when you go inside the boxes, we have the complete armor sets. So like all the pieces in a row that go together, you know, and stuff like that. So anybody who wants to switch out armors or whatever can, you know. In some cases, we'll have like multiples, you know. Like I have 3 threadbare pants, or I have 2 hawk trousers, but only the 1 jersey. If I get another one, I'll put another set, and then I will have multiple sets available for people, right? There's always a full set then put on our dolls. Yes, we've got the tailor himself and a little doggy here. The little doggy, yeah, it's a good doggy. Look at that love. What kind of dog is he? Does everybody know? Is like a chocolate lab, or I don't know. I don't know really much about dogs. Anyways, he's on the stairs, so I can't get past him. But this is just the second floor. More armors and stuff are going to go up there, and then of course this is where our tailor sleeps. Right? Everybody lives in their own shops. That's just the way life is here. Normally coming from the main town, which is over that way, you'd be following the path. This is how you would actually enter my city if you didn't fast travel to it, right? So we've got couple of torches on the side, and here, this is what I'm talking about, where the game updated the land and just cut this completely flat off. It's kind of weird. Oh, a free bomb. Look at that. That one bomb keeps respawning right there. And I usually get a potion from this. Yeah. So some free loot, I guess. But you would enter the town here. You'd see a bunch of farms and stuff. This big building here on the right, this is our weapons store. And hopefully soon we'll be able to put notices on the board. But the weapons, you know, you can check them out. Come get armed, right? All the weapons on display, and then there's tons of boxes with weapons in them. Again, same with like the armors. If it's the same type, you know, design or whatever, we'll put them all in the order, but it's all various levels and various whatever. The ones, usually if it's like, oh, that should be over there. Yeah. And what is it, a 15? Yeah, so usually ones like this, if they're whatever, super common or whatever, if I don't have another one of it, then we delete it. Like we salvage it and stuff. That's where we get a lot of our coins from. But if they're special weapons, you know, we have people who join and they're all various levels. So letting them use different pieces, you know, whatever's their thing. And the second floor is the same thing. More stuff plus a balcony. But yeah, so when you get to town, your first thought is probably you want to arm up. And you want to, with clothing and with whatever. And then you need to spend the night somewhere. This is, oh, hello, there's a security guard. This will be, eventually, the guild hall. So we'll have a big royal feasting table and stuff. And then I want to do a staircase that goes up, you know. And then we have rooms available for people to stay the night, right? So it's like the guild hall / inn, right? This is where we keep all our finished foods, right? So we have our raw food stored somewhere else, but this is all the finished, whatever, grilled foods and combined foods, right? Like chamomile tea and whatnot. We keep that all here, right? And then there's the watchtower for the whatever end of town, right? You climb up inside and stuff, and then you can watch out that way. So we have that watchtower in the back there, and then this watchtower in the front, right? Yeah. I don't know why I got stuck on a random rock there, but whatever. Anyway, so now this is, what is this? If I go on the, that's the east side of, this is the east side of town. So you enter from the east. We saw the south, and we saw the west. So now the north. First up, so that was the blacksmith and the spawning whatever, and then we have our alchemist, right? Lab's a little tight in here, you know, but whatever, it works. You got your potions, which I'm going to put this one away, right? And then you've got your spells, so any spells you need for shit. And then we've got your ingredients, right? So all the ingredients you could ever need for all the different potions, right? And then his bedroom, which is back there. You know, it's just a bedroom. Nothing special. Beside him is the collector. Collector has his collector stuff, and then his bedroom, right? Right now, there's not much to do with the collector, except for making those keys and stuff. So I know that with the update, there was supposedly a lot more going on, but we'll find out. Across the way, I'm going to put some paintings and some stuff up here, but this is the great kitchen house, basically, right? So I'm going to put a couple little tables up here, like just some local eats, you know, and some paintings, but otherwise you eat at the guild hall, right? They deliver food there. But got all our raw foods here for the cooking, and then, you know, our farmer lady, her bed, and we've even got a fully stocked bathroom for her because, you know, after you eat, sometimes you gotta go. Got toilet paper in here, if you can eat any toilet paper, and yeah, you're good to go. Then we have the actual, so you had the tailor shop over there, and then this is the actual tailor. All right, so this is the one that does all the crafting, I should say, that eventually gets displayed at the shop, right? You gotta keep them separate. I mean, I don't know if you ever been in a workshop where they tan hides and stuff. It's not the most pleasant smell. So that's why we wanted to keep it separate from the beautiful shop at the beginning of the town, right? But all the amenities are here. Plus, on the right on the outside is the little drying rack, so you can dry the stuff you need to. And you know, if you're feeling guilty about killing animals either for food or for their hides, you can always visit the church. This used to be a pre-made spawner, one of those checkpoint things that you have in this game, and we built a temple around it, like, because why not? And this is that new lady who just got put in the with the DL or with the update and stuff. I haven't started doing her. I'm gonna build a little house for her to live in, you know, but she spends most of her time here in the temple, right? So I think it's kind of cool looking. We got to put some windows on here and everything like that, really bring it to life. But from the outside, it still needs roof tiles and whatnot, but you can kind of see what it looks like, you know. It's, I think it works. I think it's not bad. It's not the greatest build, but it's not bad. And yes, we got little zip lines to get around, so you can always see, you know, especially to get to the tiles. Last but not least is that little outhouse over there. I tried fixing pieces of it up. Again, it was a pre-built thing. And then that is the border of where we can build at, which is going to eventually, you know, have an actual full wall around. And just like how there's a tunnel that stops whatever that you go under to get out that way over there, you know, I'm going to add a little tunnel into the wall over here. So I think that'll look cool. We'll see. And then, you know, obviously finish our keep. But what I need to make all these cool blocks is more resources. I'm going to need a ton of flint, a ton of iron, and I already got all the sand and stone, at least. So that part's done. But flint, iron, copper, and clay. Those are... And they're not all in the same location, which always is kind of fun. Not really. It's being sarcastic. Anyways, so might as well get some clay. Hillside used to be New Salem. This is where we used to have our magic dudes. Hello, Tara. Welcome to the stream. I'm just talking to myself, talking about what we've all built, the history of our little our server. Anyways, what I was saying is this used to be New Salem. This is where we used to keep the alchemists and stuff, because we used to have like towns for every individual type of thing, and now we're not doing that no more. But so Anthony has recently joined the team, and he wanted his own little settlement. So I was like, why don't you take over New Salem? All I built there was like 3 little buildings stuck together. You could take it over, expand it as much as you want, do whatever you want up there, right? He's like, cool. So, but it's also got a huge clay deposit near there, so that's where we're going to go. I have been great. Thank you for asking. I mean, I'm a little tired, but the cold weather, no bueno. I'm not a big fan of cold weather. What is that? That apparently is supposed to be a lookout tower. I did not make this. So apparently that looks like it's supposed to be a lookout tower, but there's no way up to it. I think he forgot to put the thing on it, or I don't know. But he's going to have to make a way up there. These buildings I built originally, right here. These 3 little shitty huts, right? I felt like it looked really cool, like an old witch's forgotten town, you know? You got your little crafting stuff in here. He added these extra chests, but then you can also go around and go up. It used to have a ladder that went up here instead, but then we built the walkway, and then you could have a bedroom up here or whatever. I think there's a bedroom down here. then there was another place to put stuff in there. But, okay, it looks like he planted these 4 trees because they're in a exact straight line. Interesting. And he dug a hole. Just a big hole. All right. But also, again, with the update, the spawning thing, check this out, yeah. It spawned, so the land used to be a lot higher, big old uphill, and then when they changed the terrain after they updated the game, a lot of this stuff happened. Because this is inside the building area is where it was still up, and then the new building area, I guess, had it sunken down. So, weird, but interesting. It makes that particular spot there look kind of cool. I don't know. I wonder if he's going to expand his building area and then build inside of it. But we're here for the clay. Well, thank you. Thank you. First of all, thank you for following me on Instagram, and secondly, yeah, glad you're here. I know I'm a little bit sporadic at streaming. It's I'm still trying to build up my personal YouTube channel, and sometimes that has to take a little bit of priority. Oops. And so I might miss a stream here or two if I'm just like dead tired. But I usually try to live up to the every Sunday rule for at least 2 or 4 hours. Are you Tara from California? Tara Job? Also, hello, Kyle. Oh, I remember you. What's up? Oh, man. This is probably the most boring part of this game. But what's cool, if you notice on the left side, I get XP for everything I mine. This game at least gives you that everything you do, rewards you in some way. By the way, Kyle, let me know if the drops are working. I've never done one of these Twitch drop streams. And so if it's working, great. Then I did everything right. I feel like mining should not cost stamina. Oh yeah? Okay, cool, thanks. Yeah, so I wonder, as the person streaming, do I get the drops too? I know they're like cosmetic things, whatever, like some costume or whatever, but I want it too. I'll have to do that later then, because I don't. If I do that now, I don't want to overwhelm the capture and everything like that for the stream. I tried that last time I was playing on stream while also watching a movie on Prime through the browser, and it didn't like that. Oh man. Yeah, no, mining should not cost stamina in this game. Everything else fine, but mining should not cost any kind of stamina. So, what are you guys up to on this glorious Sunday other than gracing me with your beautiful presences? You know, what I've also never tested out are the alerts or the widget things. I don't even know if the alerts pop up on my screen or any of that stuff. I am so newbie at streaming here. Everybody makes it look so easy. Oh man, did the tree do any damage or just ruin the yard? And yes, I am using Streamlabs. I followed their instructions on everything set up. But I've never seen anybody do an alert. So I have no idea if it actually works or if people even give a shit about that. I don't even know. I know I've seen from other streamers like messages pop up like so and so just joined the chat or followed you or whatever. None of that so far in my stream has ever shown up on screen, but after the stream I've noticed that people have joined, so I don't know. Maybe they don't join till after. They're too embarrassed. Oh, really? Oh, I'm not using Streamlabs with OBS. I'm using straight up their full Streamlabs recording studio. I use OBS for my YouTube live stream we did yesterday, though. I used to use OBS for streaming here, but Streamlabs has their own streaming thing here, and everything is integrated, so I'm still getting used to that. Right, yeah, it's a little bit of different things, and so I think I set it up, like on my left side of my screen, I have like all the categories here, alert box settings, widgets and stuff. They are plugged in or whatever. Like I created them, I fixed them, did their thing, and then I added them to my menu here, and they are on, it says. There's a little green check mark that says they're active or enabled. So just like it says the drops are enabled. But that's why I was like, I have no idea if it's actually working. But I have a little mini feed, and it tells me when people follow me and stuff. So maybe I just don't see the alerts, and I just get my information through the feed. I don't know. Not yet. I don't think so. Maybe I am. I'm not sure. No, I still have some milestones. I think it's like you have to have 10 people chatting at the same time, and a couple of little ones, just a couple of little milestones. I've got more than enough followers. I would always like more. Don't, if you want to follow me, but I have enough followers for the milestone. I have enough hours streamed. I have enough video, whatever times that I've done. I've streamed enough different games. I did all those, But like I said, there's a few that are missing, I think, for me to get affiliate. And I think that's the chatting one, the and some other ones. There's like one other one, I think. Maybe simultaneous views or something like that. Like I have to be at 50 views or 50 people watching at a time or something like that. However, I am monetized on, or we are monetized on YouTube with our YouTube channel. Again, for those who want to check that out, it is now the @ fat_ninjas. We changed it from what it used to be, which was @FatNinjaStudio750, and it's now just @fat_ninjas. But yeah, all the replays from the streams get uploaded there, and those are monetized. So I get something back. And that goes into the big pot for buying more games. Can never have enough games, right? Oh, that'd be awesome. Thank you. You know, what kind of games do you play? Because I am always looking for someone who wants to do a little bit of co-op. I love spooky games. I love survival games like this. You know, I'm big on doing co-op. Where the hell am I going? Oh, there we go. So I would not mind if you ever wanted to do some collaborative streaming here. This place desperately needs some lanterns. At nighttime, it's very dark. All right. Sandstone. There we go. Clay. Let's put that clay in there. Now this looks like it's a lot of clay. It is not. Half of this will become bricks, and the other half usually ends up getting combined with wood or with stone, and it disappears really, really fast because they're only stacks of 50 where these are stacks of 1,000. Dirt in there. Coin pusher game. What is that? Like one of those mobile games? On Steam. Like, well, what kind of game is that? Like a coin pusher game? This needs sand. You're done. I'll take the sand. Chamomile in it. Sand. The other one needed bone meal, right? Bone meal. Hey to you too. This oh, grab some water while we're at it. Yeah, okay. Stardew Valley, Animal Crossing. I'd love to do a co-op stream of Stardew Valley sometime. Everybody's like, "Oh yeah, I'll get it," and then we never end up doing it. It would be really fun to do one. Well, I can tell you, if you like a million side quests, you'd love this, because, I mean, look at this shit. Like, this is what I still have to do. And then, this is all the shit I've done. So, there's tons of little, like randomly question marks pop up, and it's like, oh, new quest, new place to explore. And there's still, like, a ton of the map I haven't even seen, right? So... If you're ever interested in joining our server, let me know, Tara. I mean, that I'd be glad to have you, you know. And while this base, and this base are taken, we have some other bases we've established that are ripe for claiming, you know. And we don't even have all of them active. There's still 2 more that we can plant somewhere else. So, you know, there's plenty of room for you here on the server. Well, yeah, and if you want to do some Stardew, I mean, I'm 100% in. That would be fun. I always wanted to do like they have that survival whatever thing, the where it's like a little bit more challenging and stuff. I always wanted to do that one, and then just do a regular playthrough where, you know, where you're doing your thing, you're farming every day, living life. Where does this stuff go? I just got these plants, the grapple plants. No idea what they actually do. But I'm growing them anyways. Started growing them. But the thing is, oh, for before I forget, for those of you who do a lot of farming in this game, and you were like me, going, why the hell can I pick the Kindle Wastes flowers in the desert, but I can't grow them? If you go to a place up here called, so by the Oasis, right? Is it by the Oasis? Where's that little island with all the fingers on it? Is it up here? Yeah, okay, so it's this one. So if you're the Ancient Spire Kindle Waste Fast Travel, north of that, in this little section here that's like an old town, there's a place called Rose Shell Burrow. When you find this thing, the grapple plant, it'll unlock the recipe for growing that and Kindle Waste flower. I don't know why picking up the Kindle Waste flower by itself doesn't unlock it, but the grapple plant will unlock it for both. But anyways, yeah, it can be tedious a little bit. Things like this, for example, right? You know, take real time. It takes 6 minutes to make 5 seedlings out of one of these, right? So overall, to get all these done in 8 hours, right? I can come back in 8 hours and that'll finally all be done. So most of the time, this is just left running, essentially, you know? I come by, make sure I refill with water every so often so that all this stuff can keep growing. And then I put my seedlings away, I grow the crops, and then people on the server usually gift me coins in order to get seedlings, right? So that they can grow their own crops and do their own recipes, make their own arrows, you know, potions, whatever, you know. You know, we have that's our little economy going on in here. Oops, wrong button. I need to put those bombs away. Also, repair my tool here. There we go. Repaired everything. I forgot what I was gonna say. It'll come back to me. I had a single bomb. Oh, yeah. The it is tedious to have to like what we're doing now. The grinding for those for the clay and stuff like that, because you can only get it in certain spots. It's not like most survival games and stuff like Minecraft or so. If you dig far enough down, you find everything. No, in this game, you like, if I want a lot of tin and copper, I go here. You know, the big mine has a lot of various pieces for some reason. But Iron Man's Cave is where you find all the iron, you know. Mountain Base Camp is just something we built because we're starting to go into the DLC area. or the update area, I should say. Um, but yeah, so our different little mines have the different locations. Like I said, up here is where I get my clay, because clay grows like crazy over here for some reason. We do need some iron though, so let's head to the Iron Man's cave. I did not name this, JT did. Hillside, Smith's Grove, and Embervale, I named those. And the Mountainside Base Camp. He named all the other things. Oh, since you never played this, the Shroud here, what I just walked into, you have if you notice, there's a timer on the top of my screen now. That timer runs to 0, you die. So you want to make sure you get done whatever you need to within that time limit and get back out. It'll recharge, the timer will recharge once you're back out. So I have about 11 and a half minutes here to dig up all this iron. Or until my pickaxe breaks. And again, if your tools break in this game, what's nice is free repairs. All you have to do is go up to a bench, open the bench, and it automatically repairs all your tools. Unlike other games where you have to like either literally find pieces to repair them or build new ones each time. Man, that used to drive me nuts in when I played Sons of the Forest. I'd have to carry around like X amount of this tool and that tool in case one broke along the way. Doop, 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 doop. Oh my gosh. The stamina thing. And there's no music down here? What's going on? A lot of people play Spotify or whatever while they're streaming. I don't know, man. Everything I seem to want to play or do gets a copyright notice. So maybe later on in life, down the road here, when I'm a little bit more successful at this streaming thing, I'll buy a couple of like licenses to music stuff or whatever, so that I can play cool playlists or whatever. But oh man, I have a bunch of royalty-free music. I do have a music license with Alibi that I can play any of like 1 million plus songs that they have, you know. But sometimes I want to listen to some like actual songs, like some 80s, you know, whatever, cheesy action music, or I don't know, whatever, you know what I mean? Point is, I want to listen to some of that stuff, and everything gets flagged. Everything. I don't know how those people on TikTok get away with it, that they can play modern songs and stuff, but as soon as I do anything in a video like that, it's like copyright notice, and I'm like, oh well. Like even remixes like that other people did online, like a dubstep remix or something. It looks like I got all the iron out of there. With 8 minutes to spare. Maybe. I don't know. Like I said, I'm still learning as I'm going here. And so far we're doing good. On YouTube we're now almost to 2,000. And then we're finding a steady pace and rhythm for our uploads and whatnot. We're now going to add a secondary host as soon as we pick one to join our little happy family. And then we plan on expanding our uploads to certain, well, at least during the certain months when there's stuff to talk about. We want to do like reviews and recaps on episodes for shows and whatnot, and also movies that come out, and you know what I mean. But we might save that for just for our monthly live stream. I don't know yet. We'll see. Like I said, we're evolving, so you know. But we do for sure every Mondays and Fridays have a list video ready, and then every Sunday is a re-upload of a previous game stream. What did I pick up? Nope. And sand, right? Look at, you just disappear right in there. Now you can't see me at all. Well, a little bit. See me a little bit. I need to wear like all green. I should probably make more coal too. Oh, I did make some. Good. So this iron can smelt. Perfect. That should be more than enough, yeah? That's 5 times. Yeah, and that... Yeah, that should be enough. Alright. What do I need? Tin, right? Copper and tin. So we're heading to Copper Tin. Oh, there's a hole there. Right at the beginning of the spawn. Okay. Ah. I always start from the top, so that way I can reach it all. I know this is tin, but this looks more like iron almost. Oh look, a guy who wants to fight me. Not today. I'm a little OP for this area right now. I still have to put up a fight when I go up north, but for this area I'm a little higher level, so I'm not too worried about just going out there and blindly swinging my sword or whatever. I'll play a little bit more tactically when I'm in an area with higher level villains. Recharging a little bit. In the meantime, this is kind of my stats currently. I'm not doing too bad. I'm mostly I have ranger long range and then mostly tank and warrior perks. Then this is my rest of my stats. Combat in this game it tries to be Souls-like, but it's like very dumbed down or simplified, I should say. And since the zones of the map are level based, that's pretty much all there is to it. However, even in a zone where you're higher level, if you play stupidly and you let them all gang up on you, they do enough plink little damage to like really knock down your health bar. But what's cool is I love how their skill tree works. So this is currently my paths, right? So I got Ranger and Assassin a little bit, just a few in Beastmaster and Survivor. My next couple of levels, Steadfast. I want Steadfast, which is really cool, useful. They're returning the durability to your weapons while out and about. So I need 3 skill points for that. And I don't know what else I'm going to spend it on yet. I pretty much maxed out what I wanted from a lot of these other ones. I don't care for magic at all in this game. So I only have that one point I spent in it. And I was like, yeah, nope, I'm not a fan. Anthony is our resident mage, and JT is also trickster, more like trickster and assassin and ranger type. So he's more of the long range type. I'm more of the up close and beat him down type. And Anthony is the heal us all type. So we're like a regular party here. Of course, if you join us, you can play however you want. Fill whatever role you want. You want to be a tank like me? Be a boss? Just go out there and bash some heads in. Be my guest. If you want to stay in the back, shoot from high level places with JT. That works. Magic for combat is cool, but also really hard. You have to constantly be on the move. And sometimes it takes a while to cast a spell. And enemies will bum rush you. So you always want to have somebody who can draw the attention of the bad guys, and then you just rain down the bullshit on them. Magic is probably the only class in here that I don't think works well for solo playing. Could be wrong. Maybe I just suck at it. But I mean, you can, I guess, go down the battle mage route, which is like a paladin or so. But okay, will do. Thank you for stopping in though, and yeah, I'll definitely message you on Instagram. That was all the tin, I guess. Look how close that village is. Alright, got all the tin. Let's go add that to our furnace. To that. Limestone goes here. Okay. So while we got some stuff smelting, it's going to take some time anyways. My next big problem with the keep is deciding what the floor is going to be like. So essentially what I want, you got the two big double doors, and then I want the Great Hall, right? And I kind of want the Great Hall to come and then circle, whatever, like that, you know, like a basketball court, right? And then have doors on the side that lead into hallways and go around, and then levels up, right? And then have, you know, and at the top of the key here, have the throne, right, when you enter. But that means I want a couple of different colored floor tiles, right? So this is what we got to work with so far. You know, we've got standard wood stuff. Refined sandstone, no. I want something smooth and shiny looking. Excuse me. I mean, I guess I could do this. This is what I did the church floor out of. But I don't know. I kind of wanted something more bright. Like in Minecraft terms, I would love some quartz blocks mixed with some, like, you know, different colored, either not wools, but like maybe some lapis blocks in there, and some, I don't know, just different colored blocks, you know, in there to really like bring out some designs and everything, you know. Because I at the same time though, I look at the aesthetic of my village so far, and it's all very stone-like. So maybe I should just do a kind of stone floor, an older stone floor. But still, I don't know. It's hard for me to decide. I know I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. This maybe. Limestone block. What do I need? Limestone and dirt. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. I don't want to do bricks. Maybe that, but I don't think so. I'm using that for the walls. I don't want to do that. I don't want glowing floors. I don't want a temple. Wonder what that looks like. If it's smooth. Maybe that. But does that fit with these kind of brick looking things? The mixed sandstone might. That actually looks pretty good. Do like a little bit of mixed sandstone and then do patterns with like the tarred wood or something dark like that. Or this, the conifer wood blocks. Let's do a couple of mixed sandstone. Let's make some of these. Then we got to decide the windows. Well, that comes later, though. All right, what do I need? Sandstone and limestone. So for every 5 limestone. So let's, sure, why not? Let's do 100. So that means I need 200, no, yeah, 200 sandstone. Where is sandstone? So I should put another bench out here. Maybe, we'll see. Right now my bench is in the carpentry hall. Was it this one or this one? Alright, so yeah, I made 2,000 of it. If I don't like it, I mean, I just put it in the chest and somebody, I'm sure, will use it. So let's start it with. Ooh, you know what? I gotta make those other ones stuff too, right? Oops. What is it? We want to go with that? No, we want to go with the conifer, right? Oh, I don't have a lot of those at all. Well, yes. We'll make a little bit just to see what they look like. Otherwise, what's the other one require? Might as well grab it too. Wood and tar. Grab 100 wood, 50 tar. I also, once in a while, this thing recharges, so I stop by, scoop a little water. Wow, streaming for an hour already, and all I've done is grind some stones, like to mine some shit. This game really, I mean, to use appropriate terminology, this game is a time suck. But I am, as JT would put it, addicted. It is an addictive game. I don't know. Yes, the most pointless thing I have attached, because it's too low to the ground. You can't really swing. Alright, I think there's tar in here, yeah? Oh wow, I'm gonna need a bunch more. So first, like that, and then second. Okay, let's go test out what these look like. Now, I'm sure there's other people out there who have built things in this game that are just so much more mind-blowing than what I'm building. Maybe one day I'll get there. Maybe not. I don't know. Ooh, I don't know if I like this. That's rough. If I add another block to it, does that go away? Oh, it does. But that does not look good together. I think the lighter wood will, yeah? What do you guys think? I think the wood on the left looks more... I didn't expect the sandstone to be so orange. Alright, we're gonna do this over here. Do another test, right? Yeah. Oh, those windows are just low for now. I see. Right. Do that. And then I'm gonna make I'm gonna make those other sandstone ones and see how they look against that. What's the recipe for those? So we made those, right? This is Desert City Wall. So let's. So if I grab 90 of this. That should give me 300, right? Oh no. Dark as fuck. What am I doing? Desert City Wall. I'm just gonna borrow the collector's bed for a second. Perfect. All right. So let's see how this looks. Less yellow, or less, oops, less orange. But smoother look at the top. I do kind of like that. I don't know. No, this looks more like this stone here. These big blocks look more, I don't know, ancient cave-like. This does look cool, but I don't like that it's random like that. All right. Maybe not the sandstone. Do we have room for any of these? What is this one? I had some made. Mixed sandstone block. That. That's the temple one. Is this the wall? What is this one? Oh, I do have some limestone blocks. We'll test those out. Let's see what those are like. Is this the Desert City Wall? Perfect. Make it all out of bones. Ooh, I don't know about this one. It's already kind of a no as I'm doing it. This looks like outdoor floor. Yeah. No, I do want something more smooth. Indoor style. Maybe I should just... I don't want to stick to just wood, though. And I'm definitely not feeling these logs. Alright, we're just gonna erase that. I do love that erasing is a little... I mean, it's still a little bit tedious, let's say, but it's a lot better than having to mine it all again. Definitely not going to go with this one here. I'll leave the wood there for now so I can test out my next floor piece. But we're going to put this stuff away. Stuff we don't want. So, I'm pretty sure that's going to be garbage. I don't know. We'll test it out. We'll see how this looks. Oh. What did I have up here? Mixed sandstone. Alright, let's look at this again here. What do we got? By the way, still got me some voodoo. If you can see that, like Mountain Dew voodoo. I liked it. It wasn't bad. Oh, what about this one here? No, that's probably going to be dusty and stupid looking. See, like it looks like it'll all be smooth up there, but it's not. You know, for all I know, I'm missing blocks. Like, I've picked up obsidian, right? And or was it? Yeah, granite. Sorry, I haven't gotten any granite blocks yet for it. I wonder if there are a such thing as if I put half of it in my thing real quick. So no new recipes pop up. Nothing for granite. The only thing I think that popped up for granite was the roof. Oh, that's also, yeah, the roof. Granite roof shingles. I don't think... Alright, also, this song that's playing, I don't know if you guys can hear it in the game. Let me, That's fucking Naruto, isn't it? Naruto Shippuden? least it sounds like it to me. Like all those sad moments that Naruto has. Anyways. Oh, well, these are the granite blocks. Okay, so I do have them. Alright, I only need 10 to test those out. Ah. Oops. Alright, let's test out which one looks better from these, maybe. So this is the granite. Ooh, I'm kind of liking that. Although it isn't as I wanted it a little bit brighter. I wanted it something white. That isn't bad. What about, oh, that's weird. Oh yeah, now I remember the way these blocks work. Yeah, I don't know if that's gonna work. I don't think so. I mean, it's cool for the temple, but... Now this song reminds me of... I don't know if you guys have seen it, the show Lost. Something weird always would happen. You know what? I am going to try those then. And it says red marble, but could look dope. I don't mind a little red in there. Although I'm very much wearing blue. That's another thing. I wish you could dye clothes. Maybe you can, and maybe I'm just stupid, but it'd be cool if I could, like, really customize my clothing. The reason I do 3 lines like this is so I can see what it looks like when it's all combined. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. I am liking that. That is the kind of texture I was talking about. Even if it was just these black flat pieces like that would be perfect. And then, I don't know, this maybe on the edges. But I definitely like these two better than that. I mean, maybe in some parts of the castle, this one isn't too bad. But I don't like that one at all. And I am going to stick with this wood. I think this looks good. But that means I got to go hunt down way more of those conifer trees or whatever they're called. Pine trees. Blue spruces. kind of like that. That looks cool. It'll give me a grand hall vibe. Now, a hall is going to have to be split, right? So I say, okay, I know where I'm going to split it at. Can I make it all the way to the end? Do I have enough pieces? Perfect. So we're going to remove that piece. And on this side, the same. Yeah, perfect. Okay. What am I using? Fancy, right? Wasn't I using fancy? Yeah. And then we'll just do right, okay. Okay. 3, 2, 1, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Right. And then 1, 2, 3. Oh, 4. Oh, whatever. And then that'll seal off the top. Right? Yeah. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Whatever. I gotta flatten that area, but essentially that'll be the shape of the main hall. Kind of straight and then circled around and then straight again like that. I think that'll look cool. And then might as well 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this side would look like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And let's get rid of these. What do we want to use for the... I want to use this for the edges. So the obsidian for the edge. But we're only going to go too deep, right? Oh, yeah. See, this song just sounds like Naruto. I don't care what anybody says. That's the first thing that pops in my head when I hear this, the way this melody plays out. I mean, obviously it has different melodies within it, but the way that violin works, I don't know. It's like it was sampled straight out of Naruto. Sorry if I'm talking really quiet. Like mumbling to myself here as I'm trying to concentrate. I think that's good. Yeah, just the 2 deep, and then we add the special sauce here, right? The blocks split right there too. Yeah, so we'll do it like that, and then right. How many was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there should be 6 and 6 on. So it's 3, 4, 5, 6. Lag there for a second. Yeah, I'm liking that. All right. 4, 5, 6. How much space is 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. So you only get 3 in the middle. Unless I do it like this. Add 2 to make these 8, and then just have the 3. I think I'd like that better. So big, little. Yeah, okay. And let's get rid of a little experiment here. For the side halls, I think I am going to go with regular stone and wood floors. But for these main ones, yeah, I think I'm going to keep it like this. What did I use for this? Fancy. Enjoying that a little bit. Maybe you guys aren't. I don't know. We all have different aesthetics. But I think I like that so far. And these windows definitely got to be a little higher. So So when the windows go in, yep, that'll be nice. And then what we're going to do on the outside here is put planter boxes and have nice little flowers and everything growing all in the front of the windows. And then we'll use that new tool, which you can have stuff grow on the walls to grow down this place. And it's going to look really cool and pretty. So, well, that means I need to get obsidian. Lots and lots of obsidian. Let's put these blocks away for now. What is this? Roughly cut. Okay. What is this? Just okay. Do I have that? Yeah. City wall block, city wall block. Alright, cool. So, conifer logs and obsidian. That's all in this new area. Now I've taken the cave passage. I guess we could just do the same. Ignore most of the baddies along the way. Is there a path along the mountain? So I don't have to go through it? No. Looks like we're going through. Screw him. Oh shit, that's a big guy. I don't want to fight the big guy. Screw the big guy. Whoa. Nice, stop following me. Good. Where the flock am I? Oh! Don't like those. I know it's just a bug, or it looked like it was just a bug, but those things explode, and screw that. this a way out? Is the way out? Oh, and Deadly Shroud. Okay, I guess we can't go that way yet. Definitely don't want to go into that. Oh, shit. I'm not enshrouded anymore. Cool. Might as well let that timer recharge a little bit. Cool. And then, where does this lead? We got some bats we gotta take care of. Ah. Is this ice? Can you mine ice? Hold on, I haven't even been over here much. Fuck yeah! Cool. I'll just mine a little bit of ice here while we're at it. Cool, we got a little bit of ice. These any kind of new bats? No, just fur patches too. Fire here. I think this is it. You know, in the meantime, I can kind of see here. Is this obsidian? Or granite? Yeah, it is. Okay, cool. Granite is one of the blocks we need, right? So get as much granite as we can till the pickaxe breaks. And then there's many of those conifer trees out there. So, all the the Twitch drops that people got, are any of them cool? Sounds so evil, the music now. Did I bring any, Nah. I brought some stone. I could have made another checkpoint up here. That's okay. Do 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 do. That music is so unnerving. What the hell? What is going on? There's like, am I like near like crypt full of dead people or something? What's going on? By the way, how do you like my shirt? Oh, it was fancy. And I shaved the dome today. Trimmed a little bit of this so that it's not all growing down here. Oh my god. She wasn't kidding when she said it was tedious. There is a lot of tedium in this. It's much more fun when you guys are in the chat discussing things with me, talking to me, say hello. Keep my mind occupied while I do this. Although in about 1 minute here, I'm going to take a short break. I do need to stretch my legs. I figured I'll just keep going right up until the point my pickaxe here dies. And then I'll take my break. It'll only be like 10 minutes or so. I just need to stretch my legs, refill my bowl here, and be good to go for another 2 hours. Alright, I'm gonna chill right here. Be safe right here. Yeah, I'll be right back, guys. Just chill. See you guys in a second.